Just one more reading. The Son of Wisdom, Teachings of the Noble Nagarjuna Fundamental Wisdom of the Middle Way, page 106. An examination of emergence and decay. In the sutras, the Buddha taught, O Bodhisattva of shining intelligence, forms do not die and they are not born. Joining these with many other subjects, the Buddha taught of the freedom from birth and death in a vast way. Nagarjuna composed this chapter in answer to the proponents of two existing of things who argued. Your refutations of time aside sprouts wither in the winter and emerge again in the spring. In this way, time is the cause of emergence and decay. Therefore, if emergence and decay exist, time, which is their cause, must also exist. Thus, in order to prove to these people that time does not truly exist after all, Nagarjuna had to demonstrate logically that emergence and decay are not real. One way to analyze emergence and decay is asking, if emergence and decay exist, are they the same thing or different things? Nagarjuna gives the answer in verse 10. Emergence and decay cannot logically be the same thing. Emergence and decay cannot logically be different things. Emergence and decay are not the same thing because they are opposites, like light and dark, heat and cold, and big and small. To say that something is emerging is the opposite of saying that it's decaying. Just like saying that something is getting bigger is the opposite of saying that it's getting smaller. They cannot be different things either, because if they were, they would exist independent of each other. This they cannot do because emergence can occur only in dependence upon decay, and decay can occur only in dependence upon emergence. Furthermore, when considering the emergence and decay of a single entity, for example, a flower, since they both occur in relation to the same flower, how could they be different? How could they occur independent of each other? If they did, they would have to occur in completely different things. This logical reasoning, as well as the other ones in this chapter, were still not enough to satisfy Nagarjuna's opponents, who argued further. What is the point of all this subtle analysis? Everyone from uneducated shepherds or up on up sees emergence and decay happening with their own eyes. This direct experience is enough to prove that emergence and decay are real, no matter what your analysis may find. Nagarjuna replied to this claim in verse 11. When you think you see emergence and decay, it's only bewilderment that sees emergence and decay. Just as in a dream, the apparent direct perception of emergence and decay is not enough to establish them as being truly existent. Just as in a dream, when we do not know we are dreaming, it's only the veil of our bewilderment that causes us to think that the mere appearance of emergence and decay are real. So shepherds may know quite a bit about the mode of appearance of their sheep, but that does not mean that they know the sheep's true nature. It's not really correct to say that shepherds are uneducated, though, because shepherds have to study a lot. They have to know all about their sheep, what the mother ewes are like, what the baby lambs are like, and what to do if some of the flock get sick. They also have to know how to protect their sheep from the wolves and other dangers. In Western countries, shepherds have sheepdogs to help them to do this job, but in Tibet, they had to do themselves. So it's not really fair to call shepherds uneducated. Good shepherds have to be very skillful. The most skillful shepherds know that their sheep are appearance emptiness inseparable, and that their birth, age, and sickness and death are as well. Those kinds of shepherds take the best care of their sheep, and they have a great time doing so. That's it, just a small reading of the Son of Wisdom, teachings of the Noble Nagarjuna's fundamental wisdom of the middle way.